Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another evening of 30 NSG. Playing some Fallout 76 tonight. We're doing our weekly resets. I started about 20 minutes ago. I was like, let me get started. And I am almost done with my weeklies. Just to show you, I completed 6. Oh, hold on. Sounds. We got 6 things done already. And then our dailies, we got 4 things done already. And it's just that simple. Less than 20 minutes. And I've gotten most of this stuff done. We gotta kill kill human enemies, which is 30, which will also get the 10 for the Blood Eagles, so that'll be another daily done there. We gotta kill a festive scorch. I think there's an event going on where there's scorched around the map. So there's that. We quit this one. Go back in. I found one festive scorched, at the high school. Oh, good, Papa. What are you up to? What have you been playing? I haven't played this in a couple of days since we've been traveling. I was gonna play No Man's Sky tonight, but No Man's Sky decided that they didn't want to update the Xbox, so that's how that works. World. And let's see what we got here. Let's go to the high school again. See if we can get another scorched. Last time he was just over here. And it's a random spawn, you know? You don't know if you'll see them. So, do, you know? Right now, after hours of studying, a headache from that. I was gonna play some, the First Descendant. I was like, I gotta get my weekly. I missed the last weeklies. I didn't do all the weeklies last week. Got 81. You're getting some of. There's no festive guy outside. If there's one inside. That guy below us. You're a bad shot. Like, anybody else? Oh, the first Descendant, by the way, is a completely different game now. Now that I'm in hard mode, like the game completely changes. Like everything that, because I've done some, you know how you do each zone in the first Descendant, and then you do like a boss where you can, where you do a group where you can do a public event, it's like a dungeon. You do a dungeon at the end of it. The dungeons I've done, they completely changed. Right? And I was like, oh, that's cool. So they completely changed the landscape of what all those missions that you did originally that you just ran through and completely destroyed. Now it's completely different. And I was like, wow, that's cool. Oh, yeah. And everything drops at level 100, right? So if I can say anything to anyone that's playing the game right now, put whatever you have on your guy, get the highest damage output possible, then go to hard mode, and then just farm weapons. That's what you do. All right. I don't know where we're going to do that, so we're going to go over here. We're going to Clancy Manor. I think we need Blood Eagles. There's quite a bit at this place. We'll get the Blood Eagles. We'll get the 10 there, which will also go 10 of the humans. The only thing I don't... And I don't know if it's going to hook me, right? I like the first Ascendant quite a bit, right? I like it quite a bit. But at the same time... You're leveling up. You're just leveling up the same character over and over. And if you want to do that over and over again with each one, like being a collector, that's not gonna keep me from coming back. You know what I mean? Like I'll play it. I'll unlock who I want to unlock, but I don't know if I'm gonna go for everybody. I think I might just go for the ultimate guys instead. From.
All will come to take my place.
Another one over here.
You should never have set foot in the Holy Land. I fear nothing. Holy Mothman, take me.
Even how are you talking? I just blew off your head.
You will be sacrificed to the divine light. Nothing. Lived only for you. Holy Mothman.
A lot of guys at this station. Everybody come out. Anybody else is here? All right, so what? That's not Blood Eagles. That's Cultists. All right, well, I killed more than 8 humans that entire time. All right. They got the Blood Eagles over here. I tagged you in general? All right. Eclipse is loving Marvel's Avengers. Or Marvel Rivals, not Marvel's Avengers. My bad. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's blurry. I can't see it. That's what I should have probably... Maybe we should have played Marvel Rivals. We'll play tomorrow. Oh, that's what's going on. Come on, Game of Fire. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening with the with No Man's Sky over on Xbox. My son's asking all day. He's like, "Is it out? Is it out? Is it out?" It's at 4 o'clock. I'm like, I don't know. They said on Twitter it's out, but obviously it's not out. Because if it was out, then I would be playing. No, they said it was out, but it's not out. Apparently, they're having clarifications of like when it releases. I'm not too sure. I don't know what's happening. There's like a glitch that's happening right now. Like when you oh, you can't fast travel to a zone. Okay, am I facing the right direction? Yeah, it goes to the upper part of the map. It's weird, man. Oh, you think it's over there? I think that's where the bomb went off. I think we found it. Yeah, I've leveled up the Tamer to level 18, I think, now. I was playing earlier today. How everyone here is wearing radiation outfits now. I've never been here with guy at?
Nothing out here. Last time I listened to you guys.
Sorry, buddy. Gotta kill humans. Was there more? Where are they? I hear you. But I don't see your dot. Alright, I gotta go south over here. I love using my weapons, but for nothing touching the tamer at all. It sucks. Almost no point in running gold weapons right now. I like the Thunder Cage. Thunder Cage I have maxed out. It obliterates whole groups of things. I'm kind of it's kind of bummer that the tamer is the same as the Thunder Cage. Because running with no power. For God's sakes. Am I close to... Nice and slow. Can't fast travel out of here. I guess I used all my fusion cores. Fine. It's picked up one, I thought. Gonna making our way out town. Not too fast. Eternal willpower? I haven't seen that one yet. If I have, I deleted it. Now I'm starting to farm weapons and whatnot. You have to farm the same weapons 3-4 times to get the massive power boost for ultimate. For the gold, or for the... Can you do that for the purple as well? Alright, we're right on the cusp. Okay, so for the gold weapons, you have to do it, but the purple weapons, you don't. Get out of there. I couldn't fast travel out of there. Oh, I'm missing. I need kill blood eagles, 4 more blood eagles. I gotta kill 16 more human enemies. And we gotta do murlocs. What's the public event? Blast zones. I think I'm gonna switch servers because where I need to farm, they got basically nukes in the spots. And then add the modules. Yeah, the gold you make them multiple times, and I've been doing that. Like my Thunder Cage is leveled up twice. I'm working on a 3rd one right now. All right, so let's go back down to this. It cost me a fortune. Well, I have so much money anyway; it doesn't really matter. Then I have to work on. Trying to find the festive guys.
Can't hide from a blood eagle.
Nothing beats this gun. My shotgun is ridiculous. Anybody else? That's everyone here. I think someone just killed the other guys. Let's see. Let's go on, Aunt Jemima. I have the second upgrade. It's 38,000 versus 68,000, so I'm sticking to my my tamer for now. Yeah, I have to go back and look. I have like 165,000 on my tamer. So I just need humans now. I'm done with the blood eagles, so we don't need the blood eagles anymore. So let's go back up here. Kill the cultists again. Good. Yeah, I would have to go check. I'm pretty sure it's like 165 to or 165,000. I don't think my tamer's doing that much.
Go to the divide. This is worthy death.
The Holy Land will reclaim me. What hope do you have against the divine power of the Mothman?
I regret nothing.
I must be strong. It's the Holy Land. You will pay for that in blood.
More will come to take my place.
All right. Be 2 more over here. Already dead. Ava. Alright, so gotta find here. Over here. Oh, more this way. Is everybody dead? Somebody was here. More. Everyone fucking dead. Okay, no here. Where else happened there? Why is everyone over here? Oh, they're doing the tea. Must have been an event there just a second ago. All right, well, then I guess let's go here. Still mad at Amazon for releasing Fallout all at once. It probably would still have at least 1 or 2 more episodes to look forward to. Yeah, I think it would be done by now. Because the Acolyte came out. They ran 2 episodes right in the beginning. And then, my God. And then, like, that's over. So I would assume that because the Acolyte's over, Fallout would be over now. Listen, God.
Getting goosebumps. Turn the lights out.
There's 30. So I went from... Our weeklies were almost done. We have to do the Murloc. Gotta do 2 more events. Yeah, we gotta do the Festive Scorch, which, you know what? That takes so long to do. Oh, I can't do a reroll, huh? All right, we can't do a reroll. Operations. Do an extra reroll on that. Kill cultists. Okay. So I'm going to leave this game and then come back in. Go on, Jones. The Acolyte was over before it started. Do you guys watch the videos that people you know, they watch the videos, they watch the show and then they talk about it? You guys watch anybody like that? They one, there's no backstory for anything. Okay? If this is supposed to take place, okay, coming from a writer's standpoint, if you are trying to explain things to people like they're brand new, right? Brand new. You didn't watch Star Wars, the prequels. You didn't watch, right? This takes place before Star Wars prequels, so you haven't seen any of that stuff, right? You're new to Star Wars. They don't tell you anything about the guy that popped out of the cave, which is Dark Plagueis. Okay, they don't tell you anything about Yoda at the very end when they show you Yoda. Okay, just like those are things. Those are jingle keys for the fans. Well, the fans. The problem with that is the fans know the backstory of these guys, and obviously Yoda can be there because he's alive. But Plagueis, who is not old enough, he's like a teenager at this point, right? A teenager at this point.
These enemies cannot hide. These foes cannot escape. All will face the one man's judgment.
Not good enough. This is cruel.
And now to my final reward.
Not in your name. I join you in eternity.
Fuck is throwing all these grenades.
Ending you forever in the light. The divine light. I can see it.
Where is this guy shooting me from?
It's the holy
Why don't you calm down?
come to take my place.
Holy Mothman, take me.
Anybody else? Jesus. I truly think at this point, Disney is trying to lower the stock of Star Wars to sell it. Have to be. It's an utter mess. I mean, I don't know. Okay, here's another thing what I don't understand. The bleeding of the crystal. Okay? They've done this 2 other times for bleeding the crystal, right? They did it in the video game, and they also did it in the Clone Wars TV series. Now, the fans of Star Wars are saying, oh, no, they didn't ruin the bleeding of the crystal. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Okay? It just doesn't turn red because you did something evil. If that was the case, then Darth Vader or Anakin, when he slaughtered the children at the temple, would have went red right away. But it didn't, because that's not how it works. Their own lore. Okay, their own lore is broken by the stuff that they did. Even when they showed you bleeding crystals, okay, it was different than what they showed you in this show. So bad. I'm glad I didn't watch it, and I'm glad I watched other people that just talked about it and showed certain things, because it's another freaking mess. Utter freaking mess. All right, so we need Murlocs. 30 of those. Dailies were done. We just need the Scorched. Which I can do. It's a daily, though. I don't fucking need it for what it is. Already got that done. So the weekly, we just do the Murloc one for events. Be good. So they're basically going to rewrite the entire Star Wars Jedi Sith lore. The one, huh? And that would make it absolutely no sense. It's very strange what they're doing. Very strange. I don't have my tent. Got a plate. What he has for sale. Do I have that? I have the cards. I don't have a stem pack recipe. I'll take that. Imagine, to my surprise, that I don't have this recipe after playing almost 400 hours. Impressive. Okay, so he's on the golf course. Water should be over here, so. Over here. Got 30 of these guys. That's 3. Can I place my tent here? I forget how to place my tent. It's... Is it up? Yeah. This is gonna be the simplest thing to do here. So I guess 200 years ago, feelings played a part in the saber color. I guess so. And it's actually only about 100 years. I think it's 80 years, 80 to 100 years. Nope. Oh, come on. There was like a glitch there. Good thing I put a tent down. Where did my... I guess I didn't have a bag because I got rid of all the stuff. YouTube didn't tell you were on? YouTube has been acting a little weird.
Of the most wise and beneficent Mothman, let us light his holy beacon with the radiance of the fireflies. Let our beacon pierce the darkness and summon forth his divine presence, that we may commune with him and partake of his wisdom.
Can I not? Why won't it let me... Come on. Pick it up. Okay, we got 6 minutes. I wonder if this guy knows you have to the stuff upstairs. Okay. He's been killing a lot more. Uh-oh, desync. I don't know if I'm dropping out or what's happening right now. Like that one's just invincible. I think I got about 6 on me. Minutes. All right. You try once human or nah? The PC only. Yeah, the PC. I don't know. I have problems with streaming PC games. I want to try it, but I don't know. There's only a certain amount of games. Like even No Man's Sky. Like I might try it, but I'm gonna delete it right away. You know what I mean? Like No Man's Sky, I'll go back and check it out. Easier just being on what's it called? Xbox. You know what I mean? It's just easier. If it ever comes to console, I'll give it a shot. All right, we already killed these guys. This is how you know I don't really play this game very much. I just log in, do the dailies and weeklies because I'm only still level 169. It's the last time we played, I think I was 169 as well. Like I'm not going up in levels very fast because I'm just going on and completing the season pass and whatnot. That's 4 more. downloaded Once Human for PC. I haven't tried it yet. Does it have controller support? I don't know. I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. If I got into the what the fuck did it put me? If I got into the beta for Marvel Rivals, they would send me an email or something, right? Or can I just download it? I might have to try to check my email. Ooh. That's a lot of Murloc meat. You gotta go to Steam and see if you can play it or not and request an access to playtest. I thought it was for console. When's the console? Aren't they doing a closed beta for console this time around? Or am I mistaken? Come after me. There we go. All right, so we're at what, 20? So we gotta do 3 more times of it. 3 more times. Oh, I see what you're saying, Eclipse. Let's see. Okay. I mean, look at these load screens. I'm going out to the menu system and getting back into the game super fast. I forget, in Marvel Rivals, you can play against the computer, right? You can play against bots? Or do you have to play online against people? What's happening? I want to... Come on. Okay. Why do I have all this stuff on me that I didn't scrap? Wondering why I'm so... I played against real people on the PC beta. Punisher was overpowered. Who else was I good with? Doctor Strange was good. I liked using him. Spider-Man I wasn't too happy about, but I wanted to play with him more. Star Killer, I was good. One last one. There we go. 30 of 30. And we're at 68 now of 100. Weeklies were almost done. We just need to do one more public event. I mean, we've been live for an hour, and I played for an hour and a half because I played about 20 minutes before. So an hour and 20 minutes I've been playing this game, and I've completed almost all the weeklies. Almost all the weeklies. I got to do the complete the event, and then the repeatable one's a repeatable one. So yeah, we're just missing one event. And then we've also did all the dailies. Besides the Fallout First one, which is the gold. Or the Kill the Festive Scorched. That's how fast it goes for the season pass. All right, so next one is 72. Take that. Take that. We got 4 pages left. And then we have the bonus one. Reach 100 to unlock this page. Come on, Lurker. Oh, damn. I'm glad no one was injured. We had a bad storm. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. The day we came home from our trip. It's I shit you not. So 2 weeks ago, I don't have extra battery, bud. Gotta get double A's. 2 weeks ago when we went on our first trip, we came back. The day we came back and we flew back, that's when the air conditioning was kaput that day. Okay, so then we lost power for that week that we were back, and then I went on my next vacation. Then we had to drive back 28 hours. The day we made it back to Florida, my parents are telling us that the power went out. We have a generator, so everyone lost power on the street, but we have power. So they're like, yeah, so the generator's on. I'm like, all right, so good, you still have power. I was just like, are you kidding me? I was like, getting back, and we're gonna lose power yet again. So we were lucky enough that ours obviously our generator kicked in. We were worried because about 3 weeks ago we had to replace we had to put a new breaker box in, and we didn't know if they hooked it up correctly. So we found out they did. I moved into a new house in a lake. Lake flies came in and completely destroyed my new PC game room. Spiders made webs all over the room. I quickly unplugged everything, and now I have to clean it out. Jesus. I dealt with lake flies when we were up in just recently. Jesus, Dolphin. You know what you can do? Get a screen. Florida is known for their screens. Just get a screen. You can open up the window. That sucks. Did you guys see in Yellowstone, the one of the geysers like exploded today? Like, they usually explode, right? They're letting out steam. No, one literally let out a big explosion and like destroyed the deck where people are filming it, and they're not running. They're just like, oh wow, oh, run. I'm like, what are you doing? And one family left the kid. They started running. They left the kid behind. I was like, oh my God. First thing I would do is run towards my son. You should move the Destiny Tower next to the PC. That way, the lake flies can act like they are guardians. Oh, man. You know, it's funny, Dolphin. When we were in New Hampshire, we stayed on the lake. We left for the day to go into the city, and then when we came back, the entire backyard, okay, the entire backyard was covered in shit. was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, what is it, a pack of dogs came? And then I found out it was geese. It was Canadian geese that were flying north or south, north, whatever. And I mean, they shit. I thought my ducks shit on everything. No. No, Canadian geese shit on everything, or just geese shit on everything. And being in Florida, every time I see someone selling a gazebo or some outdoor patio furniture, or we go to a house, they have this beautiful backyard, like on a model home, I look at it and go, no, that's a spider. That's a spider fest. All right, I was like, that's a spider fest. Nope, that's a wasp. Nope, things there. I look at it completely differently than everybody else. Everyone else was like, oh wow, look at that, that's a nice gazebo. I'm like, nope, spiders would be up there. All of this. No, Florida is not angry. The sun here, when we were in South Dakota and we were in New Hampshire and we were in Boston, it was much hotter up there at 90 degrees than it was down here. Bro, Canadian geese live in my backyard now here in Wisconsin. Well, you have a nice place. Eclipse says, man, I suck at Overwatch, but I'm good at Marvel's Rivals. I think it's because it's third person. I love third person shooters. No, I'm telling you, even growing up, when I was in New York, I would go up every summer. All my relatives and friends would be like, what's hotter? Is it hotter in Florida or hotter up here? And I was like, it's hotter up here. It's like a fucking concrete jungle up there. It retains the heat. Oh, yeah, you don't want to get... Geese in general are just assholes. I was just in... What part of Georgia you live in, Water? I just drove past. I just drove through the state. They should need a passport. How far is that? Is that from Atlanta, Georgia? Excuse me. All right, real quick. I'm going to jump over to the First Descendant real fast. Because I want to see what my gun level is for Akuta Papa so I can let him know. Oh, 20 minutes? All right. Sure, like 6 hours for me. This is how you know people are from Florida are different. When you see someone working outside in the summer. That's not true. I gotta go to the dentist again. I got a cavity. I gotta make an appointment. Might miss a morning stream. No, I wasn't gonna play First Descendant. I just wanted to look at my gun level. All right, so my tamer's at 162 right now. 162,444. And my... Oh, so I had it reversed. Yeah. So the Thunder Cage right now... The Thunder Cage right now has got two extra Thunder Cages in it, overcharge. And I'm only doing 86,000. Right? Meanwhile, the Tamer's doing 162,444. But I'm trying to do. You see something. Yeah, I gotta put some better stuff on here. Oh no, it is. The DPS is 155. It's 155,224. That's the actual DPS. Okay. Let me put the tamer back on. And then with this, yeah, this is 281,000. God damn. 281,000. I gotta go for some different mods over here. And then I leveled this up twice. So this is maxed out. It's got 2 extra I don't even know what you call it. Because there's 2 extra dots on it. No skin available for it. Flying into Florida and seeing those bodies of water freaks me out. Well, it's funny because people come over here and they're like, "Are there gators in there?" I said, "If you look in a body of water, it doesn't matter if it's like a foot deep, or I was like, there's always a gator. Just assume there's a gator, always. Before you jump into your pool, you got to look at your pool because your pool could have a gator in it. It doesn't happen as quite often as everyone makes it sound to be, but most of the time, okay, I know this is going to sound like a Florida man thing, right? The gators will leave you alone, right? They will not bother you because as long as there's food for them and they're fine. Like you could jet ski and water ski and go on the boat and kayak and stuff. I've been out in the Everglades, okay, for film shoots where like we're out there in the dark, okay, and we have our lights set up, and then once the lights go down, we have our little headlamps on, and you just look and you see all the gators' eyes. For the most part, if you just take a laser pointer or a light and you just shine it in their face, they'll scatter. But also when you're pushing through, you could paddle past them. They're not going to bother you for the most part. There'd be that freakish moment that maybe one of them's like hasn't eaten in weeks or something, looks at you and is like, maybe I'll take him out. But for the most part, they're not. I'm more afraid of smaller things than I am of gators. Gators are so awesome. Oh yeah, we have 12 in ours. We have a small lake. I want to say maybe about an acre. It's a lake. It feeds into the bigger lake. We have a lake, and we have 12 gators in our lake. Okay, we got about a 14-footer mom that lays out on the area. You barely ever see her, but you know where she lays because of the sawgrass will be smashed down. You ever watch the show with Gator Hunters? I used to watch that. Needed subtitles to understand it. I mean, that's Deep South right there. Yeah, gators they get a bad rap, but they're actually they're pretty docile. They won't mess with you unless you happen to come across a mom that during mating season and she's protecting her babies. Then you better watch out because they will go after you. But for the most part, you're not going where they are. Snapping turtles are a bitch, man. They're fast. People think turtles are slow. They're fast as shit. All right, let me see if this update's gone through for No Man's Sky. I don't think it has. Nope. Nope. maybe if I boot it up, it'll go, you have an update. Nope. That's quick resume. Let me cancel that. Nope. No update yet for No Man's Sky. Actually, I think I might go. Let's go back in and look at the story mission here. Kept it in a barn silo, fed it live chickens. Interesting. How did the turtle catch? Chickens are hard to catch. All right. What do I have to do with that? Hugo, what now? Speak to Oberlin. Okay. Where am I speaking to Oberlin at? Where do I need to go to talk to her? I'm looking for a marker on the map, which I don't see. Housekeep. South. South from where I'm at. Guess we'll travel here and see where it's at.
We will find you, beast.
Oh yeah, have you seen pictures in Have you seen pictures of this thing? Of the airports with all the luggage everywhere? When I tell you it's crazy.
hadn't already lost my hair, I'd be tearing it out right now. Is there... Make it quick.
Okay, so what do you need?
I've been spread thin dealing with surface-side security concerns. My more menial tasks have started to slip through the cracks, however. I can tell you're equipped to handle much worse, but tackling some issues from my backlog would be of great service to me, at least as a start. There are 3 in particular who often
I don't
bring up
remember
issues to me.
the names and stuff,
Start
like
there.
the dialogue up above like that. What's first on the list?
There are 3 residents that have been complaining about a myriad of concerns. Margaret, Lawrence, and Julio. Your best bet is to track them down. They're likely lounging about waiting for someone else to handle the hard work. They should have more than enough to keep you busy for the time being. Report back when it's been handled. In the meantime, I have other matters I need to attend to, so
Well,
please.
I think you could say that with
Excuse me.
with any career, Altern, right? You can say that with people. No one respects the servers.
Move along.
No one respects the janitors. No one respects the road workers, right? You just take everything for granted because of what it is, right? You just want people to do their jobs.
Just how far did they go to cover up scandals? What else have they done?
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.
There was a landslide around the mansion? I wonder how that happened.
Have you heard about... Oh, a stranger. We haven't seen anyone from outside in a while. What brings you here?
Can someone just cut the rest of your hair off like that? Come on.
Chief
Yeah,
Oberlin's
nobody
finally getting around
respects
to
any
dealing with
position,
this, huh?
right?
And sending
You
in
just
a
assume,
stranger
like,
to boot.
You know,
must
the
have it
person
tough.
that you're a
Yeah,
cafeteria
there's
worker,
a few things we've
right?
brought up
Kids just go to
before.
school; they don't give a
Most
shit
of
about
it
the
in the lower
cafeteria
levels.
worker,
Things
right? The
like
janitor cleaning up the
strange
bathroom. Nobody
noises
cares about
coming
that.
from the
You just want the
generator
bathroom to
room.
be clean.
People are scared to go check it out in case one of the lost.
It's
are
it's
in
like that
it.
everywhere.
Oh, also, we have a huge rat problem in the storage room, as in huge rats. Last time I was on a food run, something jumped right past me and snatched it. Damn near took my arm with it, too.
And, someone should probably take care of Alfie.
Yeah. Alfie was one of us, but his condition got worse until he got us to lock him in his room. He's probably lost his mind by now, but no one could bring themselves to do what needs to be done. You didn't know him, though. If there's anything you could do for him,
Or I could
we'd
blow his head off.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we could do that. Not a problem. Let's see what I can do.
You can get to the lower levels from the elevators just over there. There's also a stairwell down just across the atrium that leads directly to the storage room. Good luck. And thank you.
If the toilets are always clean, no one remembers the janitor. Yeah.
Good luck
And then when the
down
toilets
there,
are dirty,
and,
nobody wants to do it,
welcome to
so it
Vault
just stays dirty.
63.
Let me tell you, man. I appreciated when I was traveling the 28 hours of drive and we had to stop at like rest stops in the middle of the night. And you look at one of the rest, the rest areas. You walk into that bathroom, you're like, oh, thank God somebody cleaned this bathroom. When I was young, I was a janitor. And then one day after I was done, some dude dropped kicked the stall door, opened it, and threw up on everywhere. Looked at me and said, "Sorry, bad Chinese." I'm gonna need my arm. I think everyone just wants everyone to do their job, right? And at the same time, everybody wants to be appreciated. And I think that's, I don't know. To me, I don't need anybody to be like, oh, good job. Like, I would tell the story about when I worked in the film industry. And, you know, if my director didn't tell me I was doing a bad job, then I just assumed I was doing a good job. You know what I mean? No one ever tells you, hey, nice going on the shot. If they weren't yelling at you, then you were doing your job correctly. Right? I wasn't looking for people to give me like pats on the back. Pats on the back was just what I was doing. You know what I mean? We have to go over there. Under the radar is the best? Yeah. Yeah, if you're not getting yelled at, then you're doing your job, and you're safe. People are stupid. If we don't have someone working in the dirty jobs, things would get, grind would stop. Oh yeah, the grid would. Oh yeah, it would be really bad. That's done. The elevator. Except when it's time for layoffs. Yeah, then people don't care. Put a life out of misery. Put a life out of misery. Where do I do that at?
Can't be. Surely the name is a coincidence. It's a pretty popular name.
What brings you back in here? Need something?
I gotta get over there. Oh. I was like, wait a minute. Find is key. Well, that wasn't very hard. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna take you out. Love what you did with the place. Great. Right? Like, look. This is what a bathroom would look like if there wasn't janitors. Like, this is it. Would you take a shit on that? I wouldn't even piss in that. Hell, I wouldn't throw a glass of water down there. Nah, all you got to do. I mean, Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs
How about some space, buddy?
has talked about it a lot.
Stand
You know, you can make
Don't
really
you just
good
hate
money.
rude people listening
being a
in on
skilled
private
trade.
conversations.
How about some space, buddy? You're standing a little close there.
Yeah.
Welcome back. How are things going? We're sorry that you had to be the one to deal with all of that.
Yeah, it's good
That's
to
some
know
really
there
bad
are some
Chinese right
people
there.
outside,
Yeah, that bathroom
especially
was
people
wrecked.
who are capable.
Thanks. We couldn't have done it ourselves. Is there anything we can do for you?
Cut your hair. Your hair looks terrible.
Yeah. We'll spread the word that you are someone trustworthy. Thanks again for all the help. You're all right, outsider.
Any of them good for eating?
Yeah, people who eavesdrop are the worst.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression. What if we go back to the surface? And nobody wants to know us because of
Another complaint about Audrey snapping at someone? Well, you're back. I hope you have good news for me.
I dealt with all the requests.
Well, color me surprised. Good work. With that out of the way, I'll be able to focus on the more important matters, like dealing with the chaos going on outside of this vault. I don't suppose that those three had anything interesting to say while you were helping them?
That comes to mind.
Looks like I may have to check in with our custodian Johnny later. He usually hears a thing or two, though I'd much rather people come to me than having to resort to gossip mills. Still, it can be hard for people to know who to trust. But enough about that. Now that you've helped me out, is there anything I can help you with?
I think the reason though, Jones, is like people don't want to work.
First, your reward.
I mean, obviously,
I'll arrange for something
especially
from our
in
armory.
this day and age
I'm
where
sure
you
you'll find a good use
see
for
people
it
on
in the
YouTube
future.
like this,
I'm sure.
and people are making money from it, right? But what they don't understand is what goes on behind the scenes of this.
It's good to have someone
people
reliable
that
to
make
count on
videos and whatnot.
Maybe now we can start fixing things around
When
here.
I was in New Hampshire and we were on the cruise, like a sailboat, there was an island. I was like, how many islands or how many houses are on that island? They said it's real cheap to buy it on that island. Usually you would think islands are really expensive, right? You're like, oh, that would be. But
it's good to have someone reliable
living on
to
the
count on
island,
again.
super cheap.
Maybe now we can start fixing things.
Like to
around
buy a
here.
house and stuff like that. Everything though is expensive to get it to your house, because if you have a plumber and you don't have a plumber on that island, okay, there's like 300 houses or something like that on this island, and the only way there was by ferry
It's good to have
or
someone
boat. You
reliable
know what I
to
mean?
count on
So you
again.
would have to call in
now
someone
we
to
can
come in
start
as a skilled
fixing
trade.
things
And I went,
around
man,
here.
if I lived up here, I would be a skilled trade like plumber, electrician, handyman, whatever, and I would live on that island. And that's my clientele. And you would have a very good life. You would have a very good life, very comfortable, because everybody needs you.
It may not seem like much,
And
but your
you
help
could set
has
the
been
prices and
invaluable
everything
to
because
us.
you're on the
Thank
island.
you.
I'm tired of all the red
You know what I mean?
tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.
Now that you've proven yourself useful, I have a sensitive situation that could use some in-person
Truck drivers? You
problem
need truck drivers,
solving.
man.
The emergency
Look
alert
right
in
now,
the
they're out of
organic
pilots.
sector has been triggered.
They're out
Something
of
that requires
pilots.
proper
There's
authorization
not
to
enough
do.
pilots.
As I understand it, the lab's head researcher Hilda Stoltz headed there not too long ago. I believe you're acquainted. It would appear she's gotten herself into danger. It's unlikely she'd seek outside
And we could go down the
meddling if it
road,
wasn't something
right?
serious.
I don't like talking about but what's going on. It's election year and stuff like that. The government doesn't want you to work. Right? They don't want you to work. They don't want you to own anything. Okay?
Get to the lab, assess the situation, and
It's-
ensure Hilda returns here safely.
It's scary.
If she's unwilling to return, convince her otherwise. She, and Mr. Stoltz for that matter, may believe her research takes priority.
That
over
South
safety.
Park episode with
With
the
our current numbers, that isn't a risk worth taking.
with the Disney
If tram
and the
tunnels
handyman
collapsed,
that are
we should
making
still be
shit
able
ton of
to
money.
access organics from
Very
a cave
true.
nearby, used as a sort of ventilation system. If Hilda was able to make it there, I imagine you won't have too much trouble. But I'll provide a security key, just in case. Be prepared for the worst. I look forward to your return.
Like you think plumbing, right? You think plumbing, and you're like, oh, plumbing's
it's good
pretty
to have
easy.
someone reliable to count
People
on
leave you
again.
alone. But
Maybe now
you
we
got
can
to
start
deal with a
fixing things
lot
around
of
here.
shit, literally shit. Right? You're going to be dealing with some disgusting pipes. Okay? There's a pro and con to every job.
It may not seem like much, but your help has been invaluable to us. Thank you. Hopefully Daniel will report in soon.
All right, let me go back to my place. Then we'll go. Yeah, the government wants you to rely on them, and the more that you rely on them, the more control you. Yeah. Yeah. It's like borrowing money from somebody. You know what I mean? Like, hey, can I borrow some money? Yeah, sure. What do you need? Like the mob, right? They're like, sure, buddy. What do you need? And you tell them what you need, but they don't actually. They're looking. They're like, well, now I need something from you. You know? I wouldn't say they want you to work. Just control. I don't know. Sure, you can work. You can work for your rent. You can work. You don't own it though. You can't afford to own your house or car, or your television set or anything else. You can't afford anything. They want you to work, but they're gonna pay you to work off your thing that you can never pay off. So sure, yeah. They don't want you. They want you to work. They just don't want you to be able to pay anything. Cavern. Funny Creek Cavern. Here. Shooting at me for it, dick.
You hit like a rat roach.
Minding my own business. Shoot me. Engine dev of No Man's Sky. Show how PlayStation 5 on my OMG is impressive. Now I have the concerns with Outlaws Planets. What do you mean, Dustin? Post a link in Discord. Go on, Melrose. How sci-fi describes Ubi, it doesn't sound bad at all. They're in between phase sounds, like the terrible part. How sci-fi described Ubi, it doesn't sound bad. What do you mean, Robert? Is it like, are you talking about Ubisoft? I'm confused. Got this dude. Oh, universal basic income. Okay. Sorry. My brain. I don't know. Personally, I don't want someone just handing me a check for nothing. There's strings attached to that.
Didn't know.
What is wrong? Calm down, lady. I think this gun's about to break. Yeah, it is. Hopefully they have a repair bay in here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that'll happen in our lifetime? Maybe the tail end. Maybe the tail end. Now, see, wouldn't this be cool? No, obviously this is not it, but just like this in the in like Starfield. Imagine this statue was a statue from somebody that founded it in like the Skyrim era. That'd be pretty cool. Where's a key?
Oh, hello again. Didn't expect to see you here.
The rescue?
Perfect. Well, almost perfect. I can't leave yet. Not until I've finished running the tests. I've been researching a method of reverting the Lost back to their original condition. Or at least, regain the ability to communicate with us. Uncle Hugo agrees with me too. This is top priority stuff, so, would you help me out? Please? Pretty please?
Fine.
You will? Great! First, you should head to the greenhouse in the chemistry wing. Once you're there, look for Henry. Oh, Henry is one of the plants. He's from the Papaveraceae family. Some subfamilies, when properly processed, can be used as painkillers and muscle relaxants. I'll be tracking your progress, and I'll give you a ring over the intercom with the next steps. Good luck!
Sure. Access the... Okay. Right, I agree, Kudababa. Like, that's the way I am. I wanna earn what I do. What is happening? Get away from me, you psycho bitch. My God. Dear Lord. Okay. You guys are loud as fuck.
Looks like you found Henry. Good. Now we just need to mix Serum Alpha. Head to the pharmaceutical lab. It should be through the door on your left after leaving the greenhouse. Once you've made the serum, we'll have to test it. I'd managed to sedate a couple of the Lost earlier. There should be one taking a nap.
That's exactly right, Jones. Show up and do the job.
Just past the observation room, through the door to the left of the mixer station. You'll have to dose them with the serum. Hopefully they won't be too mad when you wake them up.
Like this way? Where? Head to the pharmaceutical research department. But I need the key. Okay, she got it. Compared to the storm, this is nothing. Huh? They're fucking loud. I think we have to experiment on him. Do I need to go back and pick it up? Yeah. Okay. It won't let me inject him. I don't know what the fuck's happening. It won't let me inject him. Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck's sake. I got into the thing. It's some bullshit. What is happening here? In the floor.
Oh, a stabilizing agent. Okay, you'll need to make your way back into the caverns outside. The entrance you need is in a pipe in the greenhouse. Look for some of the fungi growing in the cave. The ones that survived in there should be hardy enough. I may be able to extract an effective stabilizer from the juvenile mycelium spores the mushroom kills.
They go back to the greenhouse, did you not? Nope, I'm going the wrong way. guess it's in here. This is the strong shotgun. Inaccessible. Can't be opened. What does she say to do? Said go to the pipe, didn't she? Or does she say go back? I'm confused. I found the key to the pipe entrance to the caverns greenhouse. I should head to the gather the fungi. Okay, so I have to go outside. Is what I gotta do. Recruitment, save the to the top floor, speak to Louis, all stage. Okay. Can I not go through there with, maybe I can't go through there with this on. Oh. Come on, Mo. Cannot open. No key. Pipe over there. I don't understand. Okay. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? I'm like tripping balls over here. Well, I need a key. Fucking trippy as shit. Find the fungi. Okay. That needs a lock as well. I'm trying to get over the gate here. This is not the way to do it, but when there's a will, there's a way. Okay, there's gotta be another way. Can't go this way. What the fuck is happening? Jesus. It said go outside, like outside here. It looks like I have to go down here. I'm confused by this. There's gotta be... I'll follow this light. That light goes there. Goes there.
Oh no!
Where the fuck is this? Oh. I don't know what to do, chat. Because I've gone down here. You need the key. Only the gate key. Where do I find the gate key? These guys don't even hurt me. I just realized. Find the unusual... It won't let me touch the keypad. I am confused here. And now this whole thing is fucking like with my head. much overweight am I? 20 pounds. What in the world is happening is what I would like to know.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
What am I over? I don't get it. I want to know if this is still going to happen after I fast travel. Interesting. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. We'll be back tomorrow morning for some more gaming news. Tomorrow night, I don't know what we're playing. We'll play with Sarge. We'll shoot the shit. I'll shoot in the shit with Sarge. Other than that, we'll be back for tomorrow for the news, tomorrow night for the gameplay, and then Thursday for news, and then Thursday evening for Generation X Gaming. Appreciate it very much. You guys have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.